morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is there for you. I'm Happy Tact. We're back with Thracia, which we've been enjoying very much. I think we finally have the whole squad back together. Oh, that's loud. Turn that down. I think we have the whole squad back together after a couple of chapters. So now we're on chapter 10, the Noel Valley. The forces of the Fianna Freeblades, the Magi, and the remnants of Leonster's nobility, though but strangers to one another, had rallied behind their common cause. They quickly cohered into a formidable fighting unit, and became a new army all their own, the Liberation Army. The time was finally right to head for Tara and break the siege upon the city. The Liberation Army made their way to the Imperial Thracian border, which they would cross through Noel Valley, a small gap in the otherwise impassable mountain range. Was I going to replay one of these chapters to make sure that I didn't kill everybody? I think she ended up dead and a Master Seal with her. Yeah, that's true. Well, we have these other young guys. Alright. This must be the ballista one. Alright. Well... Stamina drink. Whatever, we're just gonna keep going. We'll get their Master Seal, I'm sure, at some point. Okay. Is anybody fatigued? No, everybody seems okay. So we could take... That's a lot of people to be able to take with us. Doing our preps. All right, we gotta figure out who's gonna get the leg ring. I mean, I somewhat doubt that it could be bad on Leaf. Leaf did level movement one time. Are these the same? They're almost the same. Just gonna put that back for right now. And last thing, just gonna grab that just in case. Somebody's gotta use this. Who should it be? Gives you freedom. You can experience any world that you want. You can put any dream here you can conceive. And that's about painting. I think we're just gonna have Asbel use the leg ring. That seems somewhat reasonable. Alright, save our preps. That's it. Let's go. I hit select again, didn't I? Okay. Has there been any change, General Largo?
You're doing reconnaissance again today, Lady Olwen. I admire your fortitude coming this far into the mountains every morn.
She's been assigned to it on direct orders of General Kempf. There's no doubt he's out to harass her, having her make such a back-breaking trek each day. Truth be told, Fred, I'd rather be out here than cooped up in Fort Dundrum, having to look at Kemp's face every hour of the day.
Scathing words, but General Kempf is quite an embarrassment, really. A high-born noble, his impudence and pettiness undermine his stature, and he behaves closer to a boy than a man. Perhaps it's natural to be a little insecure when Commander Reinhardt's fame has so thoroughly eclipsed his own. But to be so vindictive about it as to take it out on the Commander's only sister. You'd scarcely believe there was any noble blood in him at all. He's a disgrace to his uniform.
General Kempf is utterly convinced that my lord brother is somehow his competition. He doesn't understand the solidarity that comes with military service.
They're both close in age, were both promoted to general very young. It's easy to see how such a vile mindset took root.
But my lord brother certainly doesn't feel the same way about him.
Then that's all the more reason for General Kempf to hate him, wouldn't you say?
What? Why? If the hatred's not mutual, then there should be no reason for it to continue.
You don't get it. I envy your innocence. It's Kemp's way of thinking that ensures North and South Thracia will never be as one.
I don't follow. What's that got to do with the North and the South?
I've been your ear for too long, though it's been good to speak so frankly. Why don't you stay a spell and catch your breath?
I will. Thank you. You spoiled me, General. Ooh, sorry about the yawn.
Prince Leaf, just across the valley, is Fort Noble, which guards the border between Thracia and the Empire.
We'll finally be able to strike at the enemy's own territory for a change. Have we any idea of their numbers?
Our reports say their garrison is small, but they make up for it in force of arms. The fort's guarded with ballista, a sort of giant bow that can fire across great distances. They're tremendously powerful. We'll have to destroy them before advancing to the fort.
How do you propose we do that?
We have 3 means of attack. We could send the majority of our forces to draw the enemy out of ballista range. Then we send a small force to deal with the ballista while they're occupied. Simple, but effective. Second, we could storm the valley with our cavalry, overwhelming their main body and allowing us to swiftly dispatch the ballista. This could work as a last recourse.
They both have their own crucial downsides. What's the best course of action?
That would be the third way.
Since you've caught on that both plans involving direct confrontation are inadvisable, I'm sure you don't need it spelled out for you, Prince Leaf. So they just won't tell you. I'm guessing that means go around. Avoid the ballista altogether, but you can't really. So... Okay, so that one goes there, that one goes there. I wonder if these guys are going to come towards us or go away from us. I guess we'll find out. It's a lot of ballista for about... ten uses as well instead of 5. Okay. It's fine. Oh, that guy had a flame sword. We could have taken his flame sword. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. I need to pay attention. Long sword, they're just swords. I'm too mad at myself for this. Really gotta pay attention here. Naturally. That doesn't do any damage. That does some damage, but the hit is terrible. Ah, poop. Okay, well, at one range she doesn't do anything. Of course. And a bridge key. Lowers a drawbridge. I really need to pay attention. Huh? Wonder. I just kind of want to see what they're gonna do. Is this guy gonna come after me? I'd like him to. Nope, he will not. Great. How... I'd love to steal your armored sword here, buddy. Buddy boy. So she has what? 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that is in ballista range. Great. Cool. I guess if she had the leg ring, it wouldn't matter. Does a lot of damage. Total. We're gonna try. Ow. Okay. Don't want him using the hammer back because he's gonna crit. One defense. 22. Just barely doesn't get killed here. Okay. Come on, a ballista. Thankfully he dodged. Um, well. Who's that guy? Is that just somebody who's here? Nope, he's a named dude. Dvorak with Pursuit and a silver lance. Scary. He has 15 con. Okay, he should be able to do this. I think. Well, if he hits. If he hits, you know. Yeah! Nice. Empty level. Okay. Sure. Sure thing, man. Is he gonna live? He'll live. Probably. Probably. Oh, this guy's got a javelin. Beautiful. That's where I was, right? Pretty sure. Yeah. Wow, that hit! Oh no! That could be bad. No, he can't hit like this. That's right. I did make sure that only one of them could hit. Nice level. Oh, they're going for the houses. Oh. Of course they are. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop on the house. Back up. He doesn't have a weapon, but that should be okay. Probably. 11. And 20. Okay, so 7 and nothing. We should dodge it. It should be fine! Hit point of magic. Goodbye. Ah, vendor. What is this? Oh, that's a supply. Okay. Let's take our broken / almost broken things. Sell them. For whatever little money we're going to get here. Okay, so there's some fresh swords here. Good to know. Something happening?
Lady Olwen, the valley's under attack. You must ride for Fort Dundrum at once, and warn them. I'll keep the enemy at bay.
If you'll permit me, General, I'd rather remain here and fight alongside you.
I'm honored, Lady Olwen, but we have our orders. Yours is reconnaissance, and alerting Fort Dundrum must be your first priority.
I can't just leave you here. You must allow me to help you defend the valley, if only for a little while.
Very well, provided that you swear to leave the battlefield and ride for Fort Dundrum in short order.
Thank you, General. Fred, let's move out.
Ha! There's the Lady Olwen I know.
Okay, so they're just gonna hang out for a little bit, I guess? Okay. Oh, I forgot his defense is actually 14 because he's on the house. Oh yeah, and that guy's here. Can he reach? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yes, he can. Dang it! Give me Finn back! No! No! That was stupid. Oh. Well, how much move does this guy have? 9? Yeah, he has 9 move. So I put him perfectly in the right place to be captured. That is unfortunate. Okay. What am I doing? I just completely have lost the plot. That was so shocking. What was I even doing? I don't know. I swear I do have brain power. It's here, somewhere, hidden, elusive. Anna, don't mock me, please. That was totally preventable. I don't think there's an easy way to get Finn back and all of his things. So we're just gonna do it again, and I am gonna think about it a little bit better this time. And by think about it better, I mean I'm going to give him a sword. What? I'm sorry. Okay. Safi, I need to restart the chapter. Cool. You know, I need to have a thief. Doesn't necessarily need to be one or the other. That's fascinating that he went this way. He's like, I could just come over here. Yeah. That was just bad. Bad, bad, bad. I don't think this guy moves off the fort, I'll be honest. Okay. Well, they have less of a chance of hitting him. But this does mean that we get 3 people trying to attack Leaf. Just unfortunate. Hmm. 28. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, this 28 hit. Not attack. Attack was only 17, so 16. Now he moves up. Okay. We're gonna try to do this. I wonder why he had more... Whatever. How did I do this last time? What happened? We missed. Ow. Empty level still. Okay. Not great, really. Especially that. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That is going to hurt. I do think I can drop him off on this house right now. He will not get captured. So we can do this. Let's back up. I'm scared. Thank you for dodging. Okay. Could be bad. That could be really bad. Because he definitely would kill with this. Please dodge. Thank you. Don't tell me, you're the Liberation Army, right? Well, have I got a surprise for you? See, I fancy myself a botanist, and a few months ago I started an experiment. I wanted to see what would happen if I watered a tree using only pure water. I won't keep you in suspense. This here staff is what resulted from the whole thing. Use it and it'll fortify your magic, same as if you just gulped down a pure water yourself. Oh, is it a barrier? Where's the rest of the tree, you ask? You're looking at it. That staff was the whole tree. Poor thing never grew bigger than 3 feet tall. Turns out pure water actually isn't very good for plants. Yeah, I probably should have checked on that before I spent months on the whole experiment. And Sorcel. Yes. Yes, yes. So he's got the Brave Lance equipped, which is fine. And he's got that. So his AS is what? -2. This should be fine. Take that. I need this guy to go away. One way or another. What did we just miss? I hate that. I hate that. Like a lot. I hate that so much. Leaf says, "Goodbye, Ballista." I mean, if we hit, then great. We did not hit. Can't even proc duel here. Come on, Brighton. You can do it, buddy. Ugh, you cannot do it, apparently. This is so annoying. Hello, giant mosquito. Come here. It's been incapacitated. I'm not giving up on this. We've come too far. I've seen too much. Oh, they're coming this way. Okay. Dvorak, instead of writing symphonies, he's out here trying to take on Finn, which is going very poorly for him. There's no way I can get up there to get that village. That's really disappointing. Did I hit capture? Yes, I did. Come on. Thank you. Yeesh. I mean, the only thing we can really do is hope that we get a not get a refresh, unfortunately. So even if we go up here, up in range of 2 ballista. Bad news bears. He got one. Okay. Dang it. Out of all the characters to get one of these. Not really my favorite choice. Hey Slowpoke, how you doing? Doing pretty good over here. Just, trying to not die. Missed twice on a 78. here a little bit. How you doing though, Slowpoke? How is Greek? He didn't move! That's so wild. So he threatened, but he didn't move to take this house. Okay. Doing well. Just getting home and having some lunch. What's for lunch? Something tasty? Greek's alright thus far, unique hybrid between a Metroidvania and Lost Vikings. Mechanics work against itself at times. Isn't that always true though? I feel like it's rare to get a game where the mechanics are like perfectly ready, usable, whatever. I think we have less short bows. So we'll do this. I don't like this guy just on his way over here to smack us. I don't think we can capture him. Well, number one, he's a horse unit, mounted unit, which makes it difficult anyway. Just gonna Brave Lance this guy out of existence. A Moe's Burrito. They treated me after I drove him for a convention cosplay costume part drop-off. That's nice. I haven't had Moe's in a long time. I miss it. Please dodge. Thank you. don't like how this guy is just right here. Really, Nana's the only one I can put down here, and that's just... is this 2 range? Of course it is. Delightful. We love to see it, which is to say we hate to see it. A hand axe with this guy? That's actually not the worst thing I've ever seen. And we have better AS. He has 10 AS, 10% chance. Is that a 10% chance to... How does that work again? Oh, he doesn't have Pursuit. I'm silly. I thought he had Pursuit. No, it was the other guy. Dvorak was here. I don't want to give him that, though. So I think we will go... Well, wait a second. Don't go there. Gonna go right here with a hand axe. I know, this map is so rough. Hey, Dry. How's it going? This is really difficult. I think this is the 3rd attempt right now. I cut the other ones off pretty short because in the first attempt, I forgot to give Finn a sword and he got captured by Dvorak, which would have been horrible to deal with. The second attempt, Leafus got crit by a ballista, like immediately in the first turn. So I did that. By the way, did I see a short of you playing Together We Ride on saxophone? Yes, you did. There's more clips of me playing Fire Emblem music on saxophone on Discord. Yes, you did. I think I played Together We Ride, the recruitment theme, and and Strike from Fire Emblem 7. We're just gonna do this and pray. Used to play saxophone in your younger days? Very nice. We're gonna capture this guy. How much does he weigh? 7. I guess she doesn't finish him off, which is unfortunate. a living Selfina? You do not. She's not here. That's Robert. I meant to go back and replay that chapter because the reason that she died was really dumb. But I didn't. I just didn't do that. It's okay, Robert the Forgettable. He's here. He's potentially gonna serve a purpose in probably taking whatever rapier damage there is to be had. We got this guy over here doing some chores. To get us some money that we really, really need. She has good magic. Terrible attack. That won't do hardly anything. Well, 9 attack. Sophina gets you a couple cool items, but as a unit she just kind of barely makes the cut as decent. Yeah, that was my impression. Let's see. She has 11 attacks. So she would do like 2 damage if she hit him. He has 10 AS. I don't know how much AS she has. Not much, probably. Javelin. Anyway, Finn, keep doing the things you need to do down here. Goodbye. We might as well stop getting hit by the ballista, I guess. I almost just put her there to like help, but then I forgot about the ballista. So problem. He has steel. An item with less weight than the user's. How many? Okay, so he's half out of ballista. Cool. I can delay no longer. Fort Dundrum must be warned of this invasion. General Largo, I'll return with every able-bodied soldier I can find. You have my word. Okay, so she just leaves. Great. Is she taking Fred with her? Did I do a super play with Karen to get to the bottom house? I dismounted Finn and dropped him on the house with Karen. So I guess yes I did. So we got the barrier. And for whatever reason this thief stopped going towards the house up here. I don't know that they can ransack houses. I don't remember if I've seen that before in this game. But we did stop them. And Finn's fine on his own, he's okay. Wow, Robert didn't die. Yet. I don't know if I've successfully, okay, yeah, Fred and... Great. Physic. The thieves can destroy the houses, but they do have some RNG to their movement, so they cannot move sometimes. Yeah, they didn't always... The first time we played, they didn't move at all. Like, this guy didn't move at all, it was only the other one. Which, he started moving away once Finn was on top of the house. But I had originally forgotten to give Finn a sword, so because he was dismounted, Dvorak came all the way across and captured him, which just ended that little turn there. Kind of stinks that the Rider's Bane is down here, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so they're leaving. These guys are coming instead with Rider's Banes and Armor Slayers and all sorts of things. Yeah, Dvorak's a big mystery. He's no dialogue, he's just there. Well, all the times that we played, he just came directly down and across, so that he was perfectly positioned where if you get to this house, in the least number of turns you can get to the house without using Karen, because of the ballista, he's there. Like, he makes it to this spot. Maybe he has more random movements and we just happen to see the same thing, but doesn't seem that way. Okay, we'll do this. Which did not help at all. Naturally. He only has 3 defense. So maybe... Bob says, we're gonna make some big decisions in our little world. I kinda wish the patch gave us some explanation why he's here, like orders of the king to watch over this valley as an ally of the Empire or something. Yeah. I kind of like the idea that because his name is Dvorak, I kind of really would like him to have, be like writing a symphony or something. I think that would just be funny as hell. That would just be so funny to me. Okay. Fine, I guess. I just think it'd be fun, right? It's just these 2. I'm just gonna stay here. This is fine. Vendor. Sell. Sell. Get some money. I have a bunch of heal staves, so I'm just gonna not get those. Just observing from his mountaintop, distracted writing his symphony, and when he moves he mentions that what he was doing and why he was distracted and didn't notice us until then. That's true. He was conscripted into the army, but he doesn't really want to do that. He really just wants to make music. That's what he wants to do. And who could blame him? Who indeed could blame him? Let's see. Maybe I'll just stop for right now. We're so close, guys, to being able to do something. Did I not heal him? No, I did. Ow. I mean, in this point, Robert is not super critical, but it would be nice if he lived. It's nice to be able to hit and run away from 2. He lives to see another day. These guys are like, I don't want to deal with Fen. What are you talking about? No. Cut that out. Thank you. Thank you. Finally. Oh, our inventories are so full. Huh? That makes him very vulnerable. Not great. I'm just gonna take and go here so that I can So, should be able to relax. Somebody's got a Rider's Bane, which is unfortunate. Not that guy. There's an Armor Slayer and a Rider's Bane, which I'm not thrilled about either of those things, particularly. What else? Not the hand axe. Not the meteor. Guess maybe that. Okay. Oh dear. Mother trucker. I just wanted things to go back the way they were. No, not Brighton. Oh gosh. Now everybody is exposed. Dang it. And we were doing so well. What did I lose with Brighton? I lost the... well, not just Brighton, who was doing very well and was one of my promoted units. I know. It was 50. I wasn't expecting it to be 50. Ugh. Hello. 50 attack. I think he only had like what, maybe 17 defense? I don't even know that it was that high. But he had the poleaxe and he had a bridge key, a hand axe, a steel axe. I think he had a sword and a vulnerary. I don't know that he had a scroll on him. I don't remember. But yeah, he got one shot by a random cav. Meanwhile, Robert's just dodging. He's dodging his way to new level ups. These guys can't make up their mind about what they're doing. Nope, never mind. Never mind, he's been bolted. Lady Selfina, I wanted to be more useful to you. I wanted to stand beside. She's already dead, buddy. Not much you can do there. Okay. Well, we're gonna press on. As much as I dislike Brighton being gone. Unless something goes horribly wrong. We're just gonna keep going. Nadarin Nall, you folks are with the Liberation Army, right? Well, you be sure to show the Empire some of our famous Thracian hospitality. Drive the lot of them out of our village. Oh, and take this with you. I've just been using it as a walking stick for years, but I think it's enchanted. Maybe it'll help. A rescue staff. I like that they use the infinity symbol. Yeah, sad music change. Brighton isn't considered very good, although, yeah, he was turning out pretty alright for me, anyway. Let's get him out of bolting range. I guess there wasn't enough people with damage to be not using the bolting. This man. Missing a 91, leave. Leaf says, what if I just used so many light brands? But got a good level. Everything is so expensive. Whoa. Okay. Wow. We are out of swords, basically. Yeah, I like that the broken stuff. I wasn't sure if it could be sold, but I'm pleasantly surprised. Too expensive. I guess they think that, like, you're just gonna be capturing a bunch, so they made all the things expensive. But you're so constrained by money in this game that it feels bad. It feels extra bad. Oh, and Brighton had a hammer. We have another one. Dagdar has it. But considering he was, aside from Nana, who we gave the rap manual to, he was our only Cav with a rap skill. Which is nice. Usually for choke points it's really nice. Shop very little in this game other than door keys and a few tomes. Yeah, we have a bunch of tomes stockpiled right now. And seeing as Asbel's our only magic user currently, didn't see much point to not do that. She got defense. Yeah, they do last quite a while. It's nice. Oh my god, get out of my face! Thank you! Silly goose. How many turns have I wasted? So many turns. I don't know, should we just go in the arena? Should we just risk it all and go to the arena? He's not very good. He's still at his base level 1. Only 5 defense. I don't remember, does the arena even scale? I think it does. Ooh, they're going for Nano. Thanks for the good luck, have fun. We can't do it this turn. Well, we can do it this upcoming player phase. It's coming. We're gonna spend all 3 hours on this map. Lol. Where are you going, buddy? These guys just have long swords, right? They're not really threatening in any way, shape, or form. That guy is toast. Bye! Probably don't really need the vulnerary here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Alright, how much of the area have I cleared? Pretty good. We can catch the last one. I think that's fine. We missed 268s! Hooray! Oh, okay. A great lance, a great bow, and rider's bane. Cool. But no skills. Should we do this? Against my better judgment, we're gonna do a round in there. 810 gold for my level 1 guy? No. No way, Jose. That seems like it's not scaling. Seems like it's not gonna scale. No heckin' way. I mean, like, maybe he's fine, but... Don't get hit. Thank you. Leaf about to obliterate these guys. Stop that. Okay, well, the other rapier and stamina drink have escaped. Wasn't much I could really do about that. So it's not worth. There's just one ballista now. Isn't it supposed to be good? I guess he only has 13 attack. So even with the boost, that much. Brave Sword does more than Rapier. That's crazy. Okay. This one armor knight really holding down the fort so bulky you can't really see it. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go. Nice job. Ah, that would be why. The fort. I didn't notice the fort. He can capture these guys? Wow. Okay. Nifty. Alright. I mean, not that he will, but I guess he could. Crazy. Crazy. Goodbye. How many hand axes can we throw? At least that many. Back here. Hit with the 35. Where does bolting reach if this guy moves? Nope, still going for now. I suppose he's not gonna move, period. I guess he could move. He's also on a fort, so he's probably not going to move. So we will prioritize this. Goodbye, Ballista. We did not care for you. Get us a little level. Hit point, speed, luck. It's somewhat insidious that they don't tell you when a weapon breaks. I feel like they should. That hurt probably more than it should have. It's very punishing to hold a broken weapon too, yeah. Totally agree. Yeah, this is basically what happened to Brighton. Just one shot. Just gone. Okay, we're going to do this. Yeah, that's fine. There's 2 units already in his range, so I'm hoping that he just goes for Leaf or Nana with his last bolting. And that should be fine. Of course, if he goes for Orson, that's just bad. Bye! Yeah, all in all, I think we could have avoided Brighton's death by just putting Leaf out front. I was being greedy by trying to wrath all of the incoming calves. But, oh well. Please don't crit me! Thank you! And now this guy is neutralized. It's physic. As long as we don't leave anybody with health. Should be fine. Can get ourselves a new javelin. Maybe. 12 con. I love the crab walk. Still one of the best things. Oh, it's because of the fort. That's right. And defense. Yikes. I mean, not magic defense. Maybe magic. Maybe magic defense? We'll see. Hmm. Get us a level. Skill. Nothing but net. I mean, I guess it's just a long sword, who cares? Beautiful. Beautiful. And I guess since bolting is worth something money-wise, we'll take that too. Picking this canyon to defend with ballistin forts was a pretty smart play. It's hard to advance through it, yeah. Overall, it's a pretty good strategy from the opponent. Let that man walk free. Empty level for Safi. Oh no. Give. Alright, who should get the Master Seal now? We are behind on at least that. Probably Asvel, I guess? I don't think thieves promote here, right? If we can get just enough experience on Karen, she would be a good candidate, but she's not going to get any more experience this map. Yeah, that's D. And these things are B. This is just funny, so... He can't do anything, there's no way. What's the meaning of this? Why do you trespass on our rightful land? Hey, he got a level. Hit point and skill. Galleon Gaming. Exactly. I mean, I guess we could get the level on Karen, because she can Kanto away. Just do that a couple of times. A timely quote from Bob for the hydration and stretch reminder. Oh, green water, that's great. Boy, I like that. Just alive with algae. The water I'm drinking does not have algae in it. And hopefully neither does yours, because you should also hydrate. And get a good stretch in. Ooh, my shoulders just popped. Delightful. Thank you, Slowpoke. Appreciate you watching out for me. I'd rather not use up my javelins, but at this point, we're just farming XP. Thieves can promote in this game, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. Yeah, I mean, as far as like the utility of other units, definitely thieves are fine as thieves. I don't think he needs to be promoted. I guess we technically could, but I don't see much point. Ossian promo would be pretty fun, or at least funny. We could... do this. And hopefully not crit. Nope, we crit. It would give him some speed and probably con, but he should be able to get what he needs through normal leveling. Yeah. Provided I'm able to give him some levels. She's level 10. Speed luck. Whatever that was. I feel like I've invested so much into her already. But Asbel would be like the right choice, I feel. I mean, he's plenty useful without being promoted right now. I think he wants to be promoted. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't want to be promoted? Give him some speed and probably... Oh, never mind, that's what you said already. Already said. Dodged both. Cray cray. is Ronan screwed? 18 might, so 33. No, but it was a near thing. Meh. we're just gonna go ahead and do this against my possibly better judgment. +2 strength, magic, skill, +1 defense and con. Alright, well, that's something, I suppose. She got more move too? She should, yeah, so yeah, she's at 9 move now instead of 8. Very nice. Could be very funny and give it to Marita. Provided she hits, of course. The game's like, don't you have enough refreshes to just finish the map? To which I say, never. Never enough. She still doesn't do enough to actually hurt him. I'm sure it's fine. It's okay. Come on. This guy's just trying to slowly back out of the frame. That was a mistake. How much does he die? So 33, he's holding a broken hand hex. Great. Uh-huh. Okay. That may have sealed his fate. Oh no! Thank you for the raid, Cabs. Welcome in, everyone. Hopefully you're already following Cabs, who's a wonderful person, who's gonna laugh at me once he realizes that I've just consigned someone. I've consigned someone to their doom, most likely. I accidentally rescued Leafus instead of Ozian, and he has a broken weapon. I play Fire Emblem, I know! Welcome in, Raiders. How did Sonia's map go? Hopefully you did well. Yeah. You came in just in time to watch this man die, and I'm gonna lose not only him, but the scroll, the axe, and the barrier. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. I can only hope that he misses, but it's unlikely because you're at such a disadvantage holding a hand axe that's busted. We might even get doubled. Who knows? Hey, Short. Hey, hey, Kidiley. And Dry, who is already here. Bit of a slog, but at least no one died. So Brighton and Robert died already on this map. This is the only map we've been playing. We've been playing this map for 2.5 hours. The ad will hide my shame. Alright, here we go. No. Oh, he didn't die! I'm not punished! But also deserved for the shameless boss abuse. He didn't die. He didn't die! Never punished. Never punished. The game doesn't care if I boss abuse, apparently. But we will finish this map. Oh, we'll finish this map. Great bow. Well, I guess he's called Largo because he's slow. It's true. Largo does mean slow. We're just gonna get right up in there. And thunder him in the face. Probably. Oh, I don't know. Let's just maybe do this. No? She can take Leafus. I can capture this man? That's weird. Let's get some chip. I know, it was very stressy. So this is how it ends. Ta-da! We did it! Oh, brother. Wow. We did promote Karen, though. If anyone cares about Karen. I did get some gear there. Well, no, I didn't. No, it wasn't a capture. He wasn't strong enough to capture him because of the strength drop on the capture mechanic. So no, we did not. Karen was your MVP? She's okay for me. She's fine. She's fine. She'll be much better on the maps that have mages everywhere. Nana has been doing a lot of work for me, and she's getting fatigued. Anyway, on to the next. I don't know that I have it in me to play a whole other map. Augustus, did you see the mage knight that fled midway through the battle? Indeed, a woman knight at that. She was a most difficult adversary. Who was she? I didn't recognize her, but there's little doubt she rode for Fort Dundrum to bring word of our incursion. She capped most stats and gained +3 move. Dang! +3 move. Karen is the manager. She might be the manager. So the enemy will know we're coming. Just so. And Fort Dundrum is no common encampment. It's regarded as impregnable, even a permanent fixture of the region. Combine that with the advance warning we've given them, and they'll have plenty of time to shore up their defenses even further. The fort's commander is surely no slouch. He's certain to make the most of the extra time to prepare. Indeed, I fear we'll have a most difficult time seizing the fort. I gave the leg ring to Asbel to help have him move around. I see. Still, there's no other route that would allow us to cross the mountains. It seems to be the hand we've been dealt, my prince. If we're to arrive in Tara in time to act, we must take Fort Dundrum. Then there's little point standing around and complaining about it. The longer we wait, the stronger the fort's defenses will be. This is our only chance, and we'll make the most of it. Okie dokie. I guess that's fine. We didn't lose anybody on that map, so we'll save there. Breaking through the enemy lines, the Liberation Army finally set foot on Imperial soil. Their invasion could now begin in full. However, there was no time to celebrate. Fort Dundrum, widely regarded as an impregnable defense against Thracian incursions, now stood before them. If they could not capture Fort Dundrum, the army would never reach Tara in time. Indoor map, sort of. Thank you for the hardest words. Let's just take a look at the map, right? I don't think I have it in me to do this map today, after how much of a slog that previous one was. Cool! Killer bows. Love that. Double killer bows. Look at all these doors. We love doors. Door keys. Venom lances. Crazy. Look at all these door keys. Does everybody have a door key? No. The whole back line, maybe? It's an interesting map. You could just play it for a while and learn things. It's maybe true. I kind of like it. Kempf. This guy apparently is a butt face. Pardon my French. The Master Sword. Seems like a guy I want to kidnap. Could steal boron from him. And some bones. It's fascinating. Does he have any skill? He has no skill. This guy has no skills. He's out here thinking he's the big bad. Kempf is a world-class buttface. They were talking about him in the previous chapter. They were like, you know what? That guy, he's just like really a buttface, you know? Even as far as the villains are concerned, they don't think he's so great either. That's a lot of doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 doors. So many doors. Cool. He's in charge of Fort Dum Dum. That's true. He kind of needs those. You're coming with us, buddy. Probably. Hopefully Leafus is not fatigued. Let's find out. He's not. Asbel is, which is a problem. And so is Nana, also a problem. So, I guess... Well... So then, magic. Do you believe in magic? Flame sword on Fergus is what's gonna happen. Can have that scroll. Trade you this. Leaf is gonna take this other one. Good measure. None of these guys have any skills. Nothing. People, huh? Gonna move other items around. They're like, we hate axes, we'll make them half the price of every other weapon. Let's just start and see what happens. I've already told you, the enemy appeared out of nowhere to attack Fort Knoll. If you don't send reinforcements, General Largo is as good as dead. Spoiler, he's already dead. Just say the word and I'll lead our troops to stomp out the invaders. Please, General Kempf. You claim this enemy appeared out of nowhere to besiege Fort Knoll, but who exactly were they? Remind me, what was your assignment again? I'm just a lowly general of House Frege, and these little details escape me all the time. Ah, wait, it's coming back to me. Reconnaissance, wasn't it? But if your duty was reconnaissance, surely you'd come to me with more than, "They just appeared." Or are you such an incompetent soldier that you failed to gather even the slightest bit of information? I came here to warn you precisely because there was no time to do anything else. Listen to yourself. You're badgering me with needless details while our borders are under siege. Does it matter who the attackers are? And what if this attack is merely a ploy to lure us away from the fort? Did you consider that, girly? Fort Dundrum earned its reputation of being impregnable only because House Frege's 12th Division is here to guard it. Without them, the fort is merely stone and slate. If I don't have complete information on our enemy, I can't chance at deploying the 12th Division. It would weaken our position. And what of General Largo? Perhaps sending our troops out is a risk, but he faces certain danger at this very moment. Bah, what's one or two old men in the grand scheme of things? Besides, how much time could he really have left anyway? What? General Kemp, even now you... The glare you're shooting at me is almost treasonous on its own. I've had men executed for much less brazen displays of disrespect. So before you back up that glare with equally traitorous words, let me warn you, you're very close to insulting the chain of command. It's amusing watching you squirm, I admit. But are you really willing to defy your superior officer, knowing what the Empire does to traitors? Ugh. Is that it? You've got quite the mouth on you, but no spine to back up your words. You're a simple girl who got into Belhalla's military academy on the prestige of her blood, not the skill of her sword arm. So naive, so oblivious to the way of the world. You're lucky to have a commanding officer as understanding as I. Don't worry, I never expected much of you. I know that your only real weapon is to go begging your brother for help. What did you just say to me? Are you hard of hearing? I said that all you're good for is to go crying to Reinhardt. You? Oh, how he must dote on you. Then again, Reinhardt's greatest skill is knowing how to lead women on. Hold your tongue. I'll not stand here and let you dishonor my brother. You dare to draw your sword on me, you feeble-minded wench? Men, seize Olwen and throw her in the dungeon for this act of rebellion. Yes, General. Lady Olwen, in the name of the Empire, you're under arrest. Drop your weapon. General Kempf, how contemptible. There he goes. That should put the impertinent little girl in her place. And if his own sister is executed for mutiny, Reinhardt will no doubt be stripped of his rank as well. Oh, the look on his face when he hears of this will be quite the spectacle. How contemptible. Exactly. Bob says, I just want to show you how to do it, then turn you loose on the world. That's true. Speaking of, there's a very important question I need to ask all of you. I hope you can help me out here. What should we do on Monday? Hello? I want to do this. We are going to have a stream on Monday. And I have a couple options for you. Let me type them out. I thought I had this prepped and it deleted it. So you're gonna help me figure out what we're doing. We're gonna do some painting, I think. But what kind of painting will be up to you. And then the last one. So we'll allow some additional votes here. And we'll just let this run for a little while. Start a poll. I don't know what time just yet, but we will be doing a painting stream on Monday. General Kempf, explain yourself. Fred, my dear boy, you look different from your usual self. Is something amiss? Don't play dumb. What have you done with Lady Olin? This is a violation of our military code to punish a subordinate over a personal grudge like this. You have a responsibility to overturn this. Please, sire, release her at once. Otherwise I have no choice but to report this matter to Princess Ishtar. Personal grudge? Nonsense. Right where you're standing, Lady Olwyn drew her sword against me, her superior officer. She meant to kill me. What? That's not possible. She would never. Fred, since you're so well acquainted with our military code, what's the punishment for turning your sword against a superior officer? Because I seem to recall that it's a crime punishable by execution. So that's your goal, is it? Your cowardice knows no bounds. Be that as it may, as Olwen's adjutant, her duties now fall to you. I command you to ride forth and engage these invaders in her place. But be warned, this isn't merely an order, it's a punishment. You are not permitted to retreat for any reason. See the battle through, regardless of the outcome, or I'll have Olwen executed. Kempf, you're shameless. Did you say something? Must have just been my imagination. What a piece of trash. What a piece of garbage. Okay, well, we'll get started on this. I don't know that we'll finish this map, but let's see what we can learn, at the very least. Fred's still here. He's still really good, and it's bad because I don't have Asbel or Nana here to help. He has one more magic than he did on the previous map, I believe. Alright, well, let's get going, I suppose. Oh, nobody can go in this spot? Oh, it's a thicket. Silly. Alright, something silly's gonna happen here, I'm sure.
What's this? The enemy flies the banner of House the Youngster. Are they being led by a boy? Why, he can't be more than 14 or 15. I've got swords that are older than him. Ah, I see. That must be the wayward Prince Leaf. First Olwen and now Prince Leaf marches right up to my doorstep. The gods are most generous today. This is my chance. All hands hear me. I've a plan for just such an occasion as this, but for it to work, you must lure the enemy inside, and don't be too obvious about it. Prepare to launch Operation Portcullis!
What a goober. Portcullis. That's interesting. Interesting maneuvers with this crew. I don't understand the directions they're going in, though they are many. That did not do enough. I think that's far enough. Goodbye. Thank you for the follow. We do anonymous follows. I appreciate you taking the time to drop that follow, and hope to see you around some more. Take and peace. I guess while we're going through these enemy phases, I can talk a little bit about what we're doing on the channel for the next little bit. Oh, thanks. I don't really need that, but I appreciate the energy. So Saturdays, obviously, we play Fire Emblem. We're playing through Thracia for the first time. That's what we're usually doing on Saturdays is some Fire Emblem game, whether it's a regular one or a ROM hack. Sundays, right now we're playing Crooked Crystal, which is a ROM hack on Crystal. We just became the champion last week, so we'll be starting with the post game tomorrow. It's been an interesting game. There's a lot of adult themes with it because basically they took Crystal, they made it a difficulty ROM hack. So it's much more difficult in a lot of ways. But then they also have this whole like corruption and crazy thing going on with Team Rocket that we're dealing with. And on every other Friday, so this past Friday, but not next Friday, we're playing Yu Yu Hakusho Tournament Tactics, which is an ISO grid turn-based RPG like Final Fantasy Tactics Advance. It's less complicated than Tactics Advance, so even though every unit has its own skills and the system is a little bit different than Tactics, it's similar enough. And then on Monday, we're going to have an extra stream. We're going to do some painting. We've done some painting streams before. Most of them have been like, oh, we're going to do some video game cutscene cover. That's what won the poll. Very nice. We've done that before. We've got a couple, if we were on video, you'd see them behind me. I have a shiny Dratini one. That's like an impressionistic painting. There's a beach scene of some Squirtle, War Turtle, and Blastoise having a nice relaxing day. The cover art for Triangle Strategy we also have done. And then we did a cutscene from Fire Emblem, Lynn looking out over the plains. So I'll find a good cutscene for us to do Monday. Kind of excited about it. Should be a good thing. What are these guys doing? They're just like running around inside here. Trade. I'll take your killer bow and release. Can't use the killer bows yet. That's okay. We also have a charity event coming up at the end of September. So if you hop into our Discord, I'm gonna hopefully be posting more information about it. It's gonna be benefiting the American Heart Association in honor of 6 months since my open heart surgery that we had back in March. So if you recall me being on hiatus, that was the reason why I was having some work done, quote unquote. But yeah, we're gonna celebrate by raising some money for a group that puts a lot into the research and development of heart, I guess, repair methods and preventive care as well. So it's gonna be a good time. Hopefully you can join us. We'll be having it right here, and we're most likely going to be doing some Fire Emblem bingo. So we've done that before where we have a bunch of tasks for Fire Emblem 7, and then over the course of the stream, varying cumulative amounts of donation will flip my board so that I can no longer get a bingo. So if you like to sabotage the streamer, if you like to interact with the streamer in that way, you're gonna have your opportunity. You'll have your chance. These guys just really, they're just doing what they feel like. Okie dokie. Let's see what happens. I mean, I'm guessing that his whole thing is like gonna be just a bunch of reinforcements from here, some of whom can attack from more than. They'll probably have some like siege domes or something. I don't know. Did I dismounted him. Where are they going? Are you guys going to unlock some doors? Like, I'm a little bit confused. You got the spirit though. Okay. Well, one thing we can do, she's got what, 10 magic? And she'll have 13 attack. And he's got, so he hits only for 3. And she will get some chip on him. Let's just see if we can't draw him down here. She missed. I don't like that she still gets experience even if she misses. I feel like it should be a double loss. So he's not coming down here. We have to go in there. Okay. Let's see what happens. We're just learning here. We're trying to figure out what's gonna happen. He hit a 19! Out of all things! Beautiful. You love to see it. The true hit of 19 is 19! 19 times out of 100 will hit. It is 1 RN, yeah. Still. Just want to know when this guy will move, if he moves. Then level up skill, speed, luck. So far, Operation Portcullis seems to just be run around at random if you're an armor knight. That's all it seems to be. That really hurt a lot more than I thought it did. And now she's poisoned. Huzzah. And she's not rescuable. Don't miss! Please. Thank you. Very fun. Okay. Hit point and spade. Spade. Oh no. He's not strong enough. going a little long, but I want to know what the whole thing is here. Kind of playing a little fast and loose here. Level up. Hit point, speed. Can I talk to this guy? Nope. No talk, only attack. You turn your blade on me in this situation? What idiocy! I don't know what else I'm supposed to do here, buddy. Just saying. I don't want to kill you. But you didn't give me a talk conversation. Those dullards actually fell for it. Alright men, fire at will! Yeah, I figured that might happen. Great, ballista! Thanks, I hate it. Do the holy-blooded knights of House Frege fight using such underhanded tactics? When our forces met in Noel Valley, I respected the honor with which your army conducted itself. It seems I was mistaken. On behalf of my home, my honor compels me to agree with you. The Crusader Thrud would not have fought using such treachery. This is all because of that fool of a man, General Kempf. This disgrace is his doing. As a knight, I'm loath to give my life in service of such a foul plan. You seem to be an honorable lad. I've self-control enough to not turn my sword against you if you can promise me the same. If you've no mind to fight, sir, then we have no reason to meddle with you. In fact, we may even be able to help each other. I'd wager the both of us have little energy to spare now. I can agree to those terms. I have many things left undone. It's settled then. We can both agree that our time is better spent devising an escape. Very well. My forces will storm the castle's interior in short order. When that happens, you should make your escape to the south. We can take care of the gate ourselves. Are we in agreement? We are. It appears I owe you the debt. Quite the debt. I'm Fred, proud knight of House Stade. I would know your name as well, friend. It's Leaf. Leaf of House Leonster. House Leonster? I see. Well, Lord Leaf, I believe we'll meet again one of these days. So he turns into a green unit, and I guess you have to open the doors to let him out. Okay. That's good to know. That's good to know. I'm guessing that's just triggered anytime you attack Fred. Good to know. We'll rework on this map next time. Let's find somebody to raid so that my brain can take a little bit of a break. Hey, let's go watch some more Thracia, huh? It should be endgame, I think. We sent them some raid love last time, but why not more? I mean, more Thracia. Who doesn't want that? So let's I think I got it right. Whoops. Raid. It's a command, not a whatever. We're gonna head on over to the Eevee Tamer. They're also playing Thracia, but they are playing endgame Thracia, so I probably won't be too active in chat over there, but thank you guys for being here. We've learned a lot of things. Don't be terribly surprised if I find some time to replay some of these chapters so that we have less people to have died. Don't be surprised. But thank you guys for being here. You didn't have to be, so I appreciate that you were. And I hope to see you tomorrow for some Crooked Crystal, and on Monday for a video game cover or cutscene painting session. be IRL for the first time in a while. But thank you guys for being here once again. Thank you for the raid cabs. Always appreciate you trusting your community with me. Or trusting me with your community. I guess it goes both ways. But we'll see you guys over in EV Tamer's chat. Say something nice, say something, and run if you got to. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do about these ballista for next time. Bye guys!